This program is rated PG. The following program deals with mature subject matter and contains scenes with sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
Some night, huh?
Oh, yeah, you got that right. First, Teresa walks out on Ethan at your house, and then she almost gets killed in that motorcycle accident she had. And then Ethan finally admits that he loves her. And then all that, who is he going to choose stuff back at the hospital.
Yeah, that was definitely intense.
And ain't over yet. I mean, Ethan staying at Teresa's house after he drove her from the hospital, that's gotta mean that he chose her over Gwen.
You know, part of me is so happy for Teresa. I mean, she's loved Ethan her entire life, and it looks like her dream to be with him might be coming true. I just don't know if their love is going to be enough, you know?
Because of who he is?
Pilar was right when she said that the Cranes will not let Teresa come between Ethan and Gwen. I mean, their marriage has been planned ever since they were kids. No way will they let Teresa derail a wedding that's just a week away. They're going to come down on her so hard. And not to mention Gwen, you know?
Miss Thing's going to hit the roof.
I mean, who can really blame her? She trusted Teresa. She was convinced that all Teresa felt for Ethan was just friendship. But once Gwen finds out that her fiancé and her maid of honor are in love, I get the feeling that we're going to be going to a funeral instead of a wedding. Teresa's funeral, because Gwen is going to kill her.
Hi, Gwen. It's me again. Calling to check on you and see how your father's doing after his heart attack.
Thank God it was only acute indigestion.
Well, I guess you and your mother are still at the hospital with him, so I'll try you again later.
Well, he's so caring and attentive. You know, that was the 5th time he called to check on me and Daddy. Now, does that sound like a man who's been lured away by another woman? One who'd call off our wedding at the very last minute?
No, but you're not married yet. Teresa still has a week to work her wiles on him.
Mother, you have got to stop being so paranoid. Teresa is not after Ethan, and Ethan is not in love with Teresa. He is totally devoted to me, and only me.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me that you're in love with Teresa and you're going to call off your wedding to Gwen?
That's right.
Wow. I mean, I know that you felt something for Teresa after you told me you kissed her, but I didn't know that it was this serious, that it had gone this far.
Neither did I, but it happened. And now I'm telling you, and Teresa's probably telling Luis.
Oh, Luis, God help us all.
Well, Teresa thinks she may be able to handle her brother.
Yeah, if she has good aim with a tranquilizer gun.
Teresa may be overly optimistic about how Luis will take the news that his sister's in love with me. And after all, I am a Crane.
I know how he'll react. In fact, we'll probably hear the explosion all the way over here.
Aren't you being just a little melodramatic?
I wish. I mean, if Teresa tells Luis that you two are in love, it'll probably start World War III.
Well, what you want to tell me must be pretty good, because I haven't seen you this happy in a long time.
I've never been this happy, Luis, never.
So what has you walking on air?
My news is so big. Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to tell you everything.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I know Luis is a concern that I'll have to deal with sooner or later. But what I'm really concerned with is Gwen. And how she'll react to the news that not only do I love Teresa, but that I'm calling off the wedding.
My guess is not well.
Sheridan, I'm really worried about her. I mean, I know she's going to be devastated no matter how I tell her, and I hate that.
I can see how hard this is for you. The spot you're in.
I haven't told Teresa, but it's been hell. It's just that I don't want to hurt anyone. But there's no way around it.
Gwen's going to be crushed.
You know, I love her. I really do. I mean, Gwen has been a part of my life ever since we were kids. And we always knew we'd get married and have children one day. And we're a good team. A good match. And Gwen is wonderful. And I couldn't ask for a better person to build a life with.
But now there's Teresa.
And she came out of nowhere. I mean, I didn't even see her coming. But we have grown so close these past few months. I mean, we have such fun together. I mean, she makes me laugh. And she makes me see a part of myself that I never saw with Gwen.
But you love them both.
Yes, I love them both. Love Teresa and Gwen. And it makes me feel like an incredible heel because of it.
Oh, you sure right about Teresa having to take on both Ethan and Gwen's families. Yo, that is one nasty fight waiting to happen. Especially with Mrs. Hotchkiss in the mix.
The Crane and the Hotchkiss families are so powerful. I mean, I can't even imagine all the awful things they could do to her.
Hey, personally, I think Teresa will be able to handle anything to dish out. And then some, because, yo, if there's one thing I know about that girl, she is strong. And, yo, when it comes to Teresa loving Ethan, nothing gonna stand in her way. Not the Cranes, not Gwen, not even Gwen's big, bad mom.
You know what? I totally forgot about Luis. He's going to be furious. Dealing with him is going to be her biggest challenge. You know what? I just hope she doesn't make the mistake of telling him just yet, you know?
I'm sure she'll wait.
I am not. You know what a dreamer Teresa is. How impulsive she can be. I mean, I love the woman to death, trust me, but sometimes, no, I take that back. Most of the time, she lives in her own reality.
Yo, Teresa's world.
I mean, I can just see her thinking that because, you know, she loves Ethan, that Luis will accept it. Of course, that's right before Luis's head explodes and the force of the blast kills them both.
Yo, I remember this one time when Luis was going off on the Cranes, actually, back when Sheridan was doing her time at the youth center. You sure right about him hating them people. Actually, I don't think he'll ever accept Ethan and Teresa being together.
Well, out with it, sis. What has you so happy?
What I have to say is so amazingly incredible. It's like living in a dream come true. From now on, Louise, my life will never be the same.
Well, come on, the suspense is killing me here.
What I have to say is so wonderful to start with, but it's even more wonderful knowing that you and Sheridan are getting close again. Now I am sure that you'll understand and be happy over what I'm going to tell you.
The Cranes will destroy anyone who gets in their way. And I fear not only for Teresa, but for Luis as well. His search for what happened to his father. His relationship with Sheridan, I mean, they could pose a threat to Alistair and Julian. And if Teresa is a threat to Ethan marrying Gwen, the Cranes will come after both my children.
Mama, are you all right? You look so pale.
I know what upset you. It's what you heard Teresa saying, isn't it?
Now, how could this happen? I mean, how could I end up being in love with two women? I mean, this isn't like me at all. At least, I never thought of myself this way. I mean, I've always been a one-woman man, and that one woman has always been Gwen.
So hard on yourself. You're a great guy, but you're also human. It's not as though you were chasing Teresa behind Gwen's back.